For decades, Somalia was a nation defined by its struggles. A fractured state grappling with civil war, its coastline becoming a global hotspot for piracy, and its heartland a battleground against the militant insurgency of al-Shabaab. The international community responded with peacekeeping missions and naval patrols, but the core instability remained, a seemingly intractable problem on the Horn of Africa. This nation, once a symbol of chaos, is now the frontier of an emerging geopolitical chessboard, where the rules of engagement are being rewritten from the sky. Into this complex landscape stepped a new partner, Turkey. For over a decade, Ankara has quietly and methodically built its influence across East Africa. This wasn't a military-first approach, but a campaign of soft power. They invested where it was needed most, building modern hospitals, training a new generation of Somali professionals, and developing critical infrastructure like ports and roads. This strategy fostered deep goodwill and established a foundation of trust, brick by brick. But now, Turkey's most powerful and controversial export is unmanned. The culmination of this long-term partnership has arrived in the form of a new kind of soldier, one that never sleeps, sees in the dark, and strikes with precision from thousands of kilometers away. Flown by satellite, guided by artificial intelligence, and piloted from secure control rooms far from the battlefield, these unmanned aerial vehicles represent a paradigm shift. They are the technological edge in a long fight, promising surveillance and security that was previously unimaginable. This is the story of how Turkish drones are transforming the war in Somalia, and in doing so, reshaping the future of the entire region. At the heart of Turkey's aerial strategy in Somalia are two distinct platforms, each a master of its domain. First, the Bayraktar TB2. A battle-proven workhorse, this medium-altitude, long-endurance drone has redefined modern asymmetric warfare. It can remain airborne for over 24 hours, providing a persistent eye in the sky. Its sophisticated sensor suite allows operators thousands of miles away to conduct detailed surveillance, day or night, using high-definition electro-optical and infrared cameras. This isn't just about watching, it's about understanding the landscape in real time. Then there is its more formidable sibling, the Akinci. A high-altitude, long-endurance combat drone, the Akinci represents a significant leap in capability. With its twin engines, it flies higher, faster, and carries a much heavier payload of munitions and advanced sensors, including sophisticated radar systems. While the TB2 acts as a precise scalpel, the Akinci is a strategic asset, capable of overseeing vast swathes of territory and engaging multiple targets simultaneously. Together, they form a tiered system of surveillance and response, patrolling Somalia's skies with a single, overarching mission: establishing stability. In recent months, their operational tempo has been relentless. These drones have been instrumental in dismantling al-Shabaab cells in remote regions, tracking and identifying key figures for Somali ground forces. They've intercepted arms smugglers attempting to use the country's long coastline and provided crucial overwatch for humanitarian convoys delivering life-saving aid to vulnerable communities. The impact on tactical operations has been profound. As one Somali general explained, "Before the drones, we were blind at night. The enemy used the darkness as a shield. Now we see everything. We can track them, understand their patterns, and act with precision. It has given our soldiers the confidence to operate anytime, anywhere." This newfound vision is coordinated from command centers like this, where pilots and intelligence analysts turn raw data into actionable intelligence, 24 hours a day. But this isn't just about terror groups. Somalia holds strategic value. Turkey's drone operations aren't just military, they're diplomatic. They provide security where international forces have failed. And in return, Turkey gains ports, bases, and powerful alliances. Day and night, sky soldiers fly missions from thousands of kilometers away, Turkish operators guide them using real-time satellite links and encrypted AI systems. Security from the skies brings more than silence at night. It brings life back to the ground. But not everyone is cheering. While Turkey's intervention is credited with bolstering Somali security forces, it has also ignited a fierce debate. Critics warn that the drone presence is a key component of a larger neo-Ottoman agenda, a strategic push to use soft power, backed by hard technology, to expand geopolitical and economic influence across Africa and the Red Sea corridor. They argue that this isn't just about counterterrorism, it's about securing access to strategic ports, resources, and markets, creating a sphere of influence that challenges traditional Western and regional powers. This rapid proliferation of advanced weaponry raises complex questions about sovereignty and the long-term stability of the region.
Some call it stabilization, a necessary tool to empower a sovereign government against a relentless insurgency. Others see it as militarization, an arms race that could destabilize the Horn of Africa further.
Proponents, however, frame it as a partnership model for the 21st century. They contend that, unlike other foreign interventions, Turkey's approach is built on mutual respect and shared goals, providing critical security assistance without the political baggage of former colonial powers. They point to the tangible results: weakened insurgent groups and safer communities. The debate also extends to the rules of engagement and international law. Ensuring civilian protection and maintaining transparency in a conflict zone saturated with different international actors is a constant challenge, requiring meticulous deconfliction and a commitment to accountability that is under perpetual scrutiny. Regardless of the controversy, one thing is clear: the era of the sky soldier has begun, and its evolution is accelerating. The next decade promises even more advanced capabilities. We're looking at the potential for autonomous drone swarms, AI-driven intelligence fusion that can predict threats before they materialize, and specialized maritime drones to secure vital shipping lanes. This technological leap will reshape not just the battlefield, but the very concept of national security. In Somalia, the future is being shaped not just by boots on the ground, but by the silent, persistent wings in the sky.